Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. Hey, I'm out at the Boise River in Eagle, Idaho with the Parrot Anafi. It's fall, and as you can see, the river is fallen somewhat. When we were out here in the spring, you wouldn't have seen that island that we just flew over there. So this island, this past spring, would have been completely underwater. So we'll ease our way. That was me accidentally hitting the camera there. I'm trying to pinch rather than just use the thumbs on the gimbal, and that takes some practice. So let's see if we can go underneath the bridge here. There's the bridge. Drop the gimbal back down. I'm going to quit messing around and shoot right on through. I was too chicken to do this last year, but I think with the water being a little bit lower, it's not quite the risk that it was at this time last year. I apologize for not being a little more, I know I'm a little jerky on the sticks, but a little nervous here going under the bridge. Get some altitude and take a look at the river. Let me drop the gimbal back down here, get that rule of thirds going on. It's a beautiful blue sky day. So off to the right there, what you see is a greenbelt walkway. I'm gonna grab some more altitude. I just wanna make sure that I know I'm going to clear everything here. We're in sport mode. I think I'm going to put the drone in film mode here. Okay, so we move to film mode. Just give me a little bit more smooth movements there. So we're facing kind of west here at this moment. And that's one of the Eagle neighborhoods you see there off in the distance. The leaves are pretty much falling off all the trees, so I'm a little late to get the fall colors. I'm getting a little bit of an interference warning here, so we won't mess around. If it gets too bad, we'll turn around. One of the things that I've discovered with the Anafi is that in urban environments, you tend to get that. Yeah, it's given me a little bit of a red warning there, so let's quit messing around. Let's bring it back towards us. And the FPV is really starting to fall apart there, so I definitely want to be able to see where I'm flying. So let's go back down the river here and see if we can bring her home a little closer. Hopefully the FPV will clear up here a little bit. And it is. There's the bridge that we just went under a couple minutes ago, and I'm right on the other side of that. We'll see if I can adjust my heading here a little bit and see if we can go right over the top of us. Those are, quote, luxury apartments there that you see there. So there's the bridge, and I'm right just beyond that. And let's slow it down here and drop the gimbal. And there's some people out here fishing a couple minutes ago. Is he still there? You should see me down there right by that log. pick the gimbal back up just a little. I saw some fishermen out there fishing on the river. Looked like they were fly fishing, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of interesting that we got a river that goes, right through the cities of Boise. So we're kind of heading due east now. And I just realized I was turned away from the drone, so I'm turning the other way. And this is towards the city of Boise. So from the city of Eagle to the city of Boise. Down the Boise River. Yeah, so it's not liking, we're about how far away? 261 meters, and I'm already getting some interference warnings. And that's one thing about an urban environment, that this drone just doesn't like it. Let's go ahead and turn around. No point in getting too carried away here. You can see the FPV there breaking up pretty bad. Let's come on back. So let's bring the drone back in where we get some decent connection back again, and our FPV improves a little bit. Take a more direct route, go off to the left here a little bit, and there, look, there's our FPV again. So there I am, there's the bridge down there. I'm going to stop for a second. I'm going to look and see, is it possible to change channels? Yeah, Wi-Fi band, auto or manual. I mean auto, heck, how the heck would I know? So I'm saying that it knows better than I do. I don't see anything really to change there. So we're going to go back. You know, with the Xeno, you can change channels if you want. And I suppose this, if you put it in manual, you could. But I figure auto, the electronics in this thing know way more than I do about what the right channel is. Drone's just about right over the top of us here. I see it up there. So this, I believe, here that we're looking at is actually private property, because it's all fenced off. But there is, if you can see there's trails that go in between it, so that you can have access. So the neighborhoods over there can have access to the river and to the greenbelt, which is kind of cool. I'm looking at that little pond. I gotta be honest with you, I don't know what that is. And there's another part of the green belt there. I just think it's cool that you can be in the middle of the city and find a place like this to go fly your drone. Like I said, I apologize to you. I wish I'd have been out here a week or two ago and would have got some of the changing colors of the trees. As you can see, they pretty much have already lost their all their leaves for the most part, and what's left is pretty shriveled up. So this is about the spot earlier where we started losing FPV, or had interference, I should say. And yeah, I'm seeing it's kind of turning a little bit yellow on me there, so we'll see how much further we can go here. Yeah, so it just turned red. You know, there's just no point in fooling around with that, guys. So as we yaw around here, let me see if I can get you pointed at the park that I came in on. I hear an aircraft off in the distance. I want to make sure I get eyes on him. Yeah, he's way up there. So right over here is, I'm kind of flying towards where I parked my car. That's Merrill Park. There used to be an egg farm there, believe it or not, and they turned it into a park. And you can see they're doing a bunch of remodeling there. They're putting a new kids park in, and there's a bunch of stuff there that they're getting ready to install. So let me lower the camera just a little. So next spring, the kids will have a pretty nice place to play there. And you can see some stuff in the parking lot there still on pallets, etc. And they were getting ready to have, I don't know what it was called, Paws and something. But anyway, believe it or not, it was a combination dog and wine festival. So people bring their dogs out and they sip wine. So kind of interesting. They're supposed to be out there at 3 p.m. So they'll be coming in any minute. Popular place for people to walk their dogs here on the Greenbelt as well. So we'll take another run up the river here, and then we'll bring her home. There's the bridge, and that what you see below, that's the trail that I walked down to get where I'm at. I think it's pretty cool that you can see fishermen out here fishing on the river. It's just a beautiful day. Beautiful day to be flying the drone. And I can hear the drone over the top of us right now. There again, we're facing just about probably due east right now. Let me lift the camera up just a little. And there again, I'll yaw around here. What you see there off in the distance is the Boise foothills. And above the city of Boise there is the Bogus Basin ski resort that's accessible. I know people can get up there from downtown Boise in about 45 minutes. So it's kind of cool that is so close by and accessible. Looks like we're doing a little building down here. That's one thing about what we call the Treasure Valley. It's we're just seeing explosive growth. And in fact, today is Tuesday the 5th, and it was voting day, so we voted on all the local elections. And of course, a big theme was all the growth and how to deal with it. And that's one of the things that everybody's concerned about, is obviously everything that comes with that, traffic and all the other things that come with explosive growth. Yeah, I'm facing right at the drone, and I still got a poor Wi-Fi connection, but we're pretty close. See me right down there? If you look down by the bridge, there I am. So maybe what we'll do here is we will bring the drone in. If I've got enough battery, maybe we can just try some sort of automated flight mode. Maybe a dolly zoom might be kind of fun. Fly right down the little island, and like I said, if you saw me flying here in the spring, you saw that that was way underwater earlier. So lowered some altitude here, guys. Sorry, I was kind of silent there for a minute. Trying to make sure I can see the drone. There it is. Bring her down. Down we come. Down and in. There, you can see me there. Let's move it over just a little. Okay, so there we are. I don't know if I've got enough room here to do a dolly zoom. I'm a little concerned because I've got a 3-story apartment building across the other side of the river, and there's trees around here everywhere. Yeah, and it's telling me the SD card is full, so we've stopped recording anyway. So I think there's probably nothing left to do but land this guy. So let's see if we can find a good place to land here. I have tried, hand landing with this guy. I've struggled with it, so I'm not even going to do it. And I know I should be able to. I know there are a lot of you guys that do it successfully. But I have. Whoop! I just went too far there. But I personally have struggled with it. So I think I've got a decent spot here. I am going to tell the drone to land. And it was perfect. Yeah, so there was a little bit of, obviously it's a little beach, a little sandy area. So I didn't want to blow up a lot of sand, obviously, to get in the motors, etc. But it didn't. It was perfect. Okay, the SD card isn't recording, but we've got a screen recording going on the phone. And so I'm using the camera on the Parrot Anafi to record this conclusion. So anyway, we were in Eagle, Idaho on the Boise River. We went a little bit north and a little bit south, and I think got some pretty good views on a beautiful blue sky day. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got an idea of some of the scenery, a little bit of the urban scenery here in Idaho. But I guess that's about it. This is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out. And if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And hey, most of all, I just appreciate you taking the time to look at the video. And we will see you on the next one. Bye now.